I just came across a comment and I want to read it because I think it really ties in to what we're all feeling in early 2026. It says, I think most of us are mourning an old life right now. Our lives will likely never be the same again. I'm sure you're seeing comments like this too. And I want to be really clear about this because people keep mislabeling this feeling. It isn't just anger. We're all angry. It's grief. Profound grief. People are mourning a life they were promised, a system they trusted, a government that was respected, a future that made sense if they just did the right thing. And they've been doing the right thing for decades. And now they're realizing at 40, 50, 60, it doesn't work the way they were told at all. That the system that they believed in has literally crumbled. That's destabilizing and that's demoralizing. When somebody says, I will never forgive them, what they're really saying is, I don't know how to get my power back. Because forgiveness isn't the issue. Agency is. People are feeling trapped. They're trapped by money, they're trapped by government, they're trapped by healthcare, by cost of insurance, trapped by jobs that are eating their time and their lives, trapped by a pace that never slows down. And when you're trapped long enough, anger is the only thing that reminds you you're still alive. Here's the part that I need to say without hype and very calmly. You do not need to forgive anyone to move forward. What you need is options. What I've learned from my years of talking with people is when people get unstuck, it isn't that they suddenly feel hopeful. It's that they realize, I'm not as locked in as I thought I was. They stop asking who ruined this and start asking, where do I have a choice? Sometimes the choice is geographic. They can move outside the country. Sometimes the choice is financial. They have to sell their home. Sometimes it's how we earn. Maybe you have to start a new business. And no, I understand, not everyone can just leave tomorrow. But here's what can change everything. The moment you start building optional exits, your nervous system shifts. Not because you're leaving yet, you haven't bought an airplane ticket or rented a home, but because you feel like there's options and you no longer feel cornered. The people feeling the most rage and the most fear right now are the ones who fear they have no moves left. And that's not true. It's that nobody has taught them how to look for leverage versus permission. I talk to people all the time who thought that their lives were over, and then they realized they don't have to live in the same town they grew up in. They don't have to live in the same country that they were born in. They don't have to earn the same way that they've always been earning. They can live somewhere cheaper, have healthcare that doesn't terrify them into bankruptcy. They can slow their lives down. And the emotion that comes with that is not joy. It's relief. It's like their body finally realizes, oh, I'm not trapped. That's the way out. It's not denial. It's not pretending things are fine. It's not yelling into the void. It's quietly, strategically rebuilding choice. You do not need to make dramatic moves today, but I want you to stop telling yourself that there is no other option and that there is no new door, because there's always an option and a new door. Sometimes it's small, sometimes it's a sidewalk, sometimes it takes time. But anger will not disappear when you forgive a government or a spouse or a friend. It disappears when you regain your agency. That's what I care about helping people do. Not to cope with a broken system, but how to remove yourself from its mercy.